day one in New Mexico. Just pretty much west of Albuquerque, a couple hours. Hey, Dad, what were you telling me about those were dogs or those dogmen in New Mexico?
Yeah, well, there's some tales about the were dogs of New Mexico, and especially in this area because this area's been inhabited by Indians for 1,000 years. Matter of fact, I've found some arrowheads I have and some rubbing stones here, and there's some drawings about the were dogs that we found on a lot of stones and things. But what happens is there's especially a full moon, and guess what? During elk season it starts a full moon, so it's been a full moon, and they kind of what they do is they're dog lookingish, but they're kind of like sometimes they'll raise up on two legs and walk, but most of the time they're on four, especially when they're hunting their prey.
Whoa.
Yeah. So, and there's a couple of times where I was sitting out by the campfire, especially at night on the full moon, and you can kind of see through the woods. When there's a moon, it's pretty light, and you can almost walk without light. And I'm out there by the campfire, and I kept hearing something. And I kept hearing it's like a wolf call. Their call is like a wolf call, but yet it has almost a human sound to it. And they'll do both, a vocal like a wolf, and then all of a sudden it's like a
Don't they almost bark too? Weren't you telling me that they sometimes bark?
They do bark, like to try to trick you. They think you're just like a dog, like, oh, it's just a neighbor dog or something. But they'll bark at you like a dog, like, oh, it's just a dog. But then their eyes glow. I mean, they're just red, and they're really kind of far apart, and they got really long fangs too. But anyway, I was sitting by the fire one night out there, and I heard kind of a dog barking, but then I heard a howl, and I said, "What is that, a dog?" And I look out there, and I could see it. It was on two legs, but it was almost like a man, but it was a wolf, and that's what it called, the wolf dog. And you couldn't tell if it was a dog or a man or a wolf. It just tricks you. And it came in at me, and I jumped up with a stick, and I yelled, and it took off.
That was here.
That was here. That was right here.
Wow.
Right here. And I tell you what, now when I go out to by the fire, I got my 9mm on my hip, right over there.
And there it is.
I keep that on my hip.
And in case you misplaced that one, don't you keep one by the front door?
By the front door, I got a gun right up there.
Oh, yeah.
I got
one
guns
right there. Yeah, okay, well.
And I got a 30-30 in the closet, and I got my bow and arrow. I got my buck knife. I'm real careful walking around here, especially at night on the full moon.
So there you go. The dogmen of New Mexico. Alright, it's the morning of day one. Came out for the first drive, and we've seen some tracks, some rut marks, and a few bugles. That's my dad calling, and we saw an elk running across the road, and we can hear one kind of bugle in the back. Kind of off that direction there. It's not real fresh. No. Are you sure? Did you check again? Day 209. All right. Okay, bunny rabbit. We're not hunting rabbits. Bugs Bunny would say, it's not rabbit season, it's duck season. If I stand really still, I bet you can't see me. It's just Linda.
He saw something dark
Like a bear cub.
run by, and I didn't bring the gun. No gun,
No gun.
so we better stay close to Jim's
But
feet.
you've got the antlers. All right.
That'll work.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, where there's a bear cub, there's a bear mommy.
Ran the blind by the tank. Okay, so there were some cows here earlier, about 2 hours earlier. He's got a camera set up. 1:52. 2 o'clock. It's like about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Oh my gosh. Might be a good place to stay tomorrow. Got me. Fart on you. What was the situation?
Well, we heard a bunch of bugles here, okay? We got bugles down over here. And it's just all nice one up on the hill. He said there's 2 of them. We got elk bugling over here. So we got like 3 or 4 bulls bugling right here, right now. So we're going to try to put a stock on one of them, okay? All right. All right.
Let's go. Okay, we've got one that we're stalking. He's on the other side of this meadow on the ridge, but he's not coming out, so we're gonna have to cross over the meadow and up the tree line and go up after him. Up in there, so we're gonna go around to the right and come up. Alright, Linda's gonna demonstrate proper camouflage techniques. Watch her as she blends into this tree. Look, you can't even see her. It's amazing. It's just amazing. just had to cross the fence. I think I'll stay on this side. Yeah, there they go. I declined to cross the fence. I'm just gonna head along the fence line, catch up with them, and head back to the truck. I think I'll be all right. Just gonna head along the fence line here. Seems a little more reasonable thing to do. See, it's 11:20. I found my way back to the truck following the fence line. On the other side of the fence, where Dad and Linda jumped, there's actually a perpendicular fence line that runs a little ways off the other side. So hopefully they didn't get those two fences confused and they're wandering back in the wrong direction. Fortunately, he has the car keys, so I can't honk the horn, but we'll hang here after a while. After about an hour, I'll make some noise. Okay, it's been like, I don't know, like an hour and a half. I don't know where they are. I think I'm gonna go hiking back up that fence line and see if I can find them. But they should have been back by now. Dad! Linda! Dad! Okay, I am definitely lost. I have not been through this part before. It's not a good sign. I'm running out of water. Okay, it's getting real dark out. So I went looking for Dad and Linda for a while, and I think I must have gotten turned around or something. I thought I was following the fence line, but the truck, I can't find the truck. It's about 7 o'clock. It's getting dark now. I think I see a road up ahead. I'm gonna see if I can follow that for a little bit. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. What is that? What is that? What is that? What is that? What is that?
Jim, man, we've been looking for you all night. You okay?
Oh, what
okay?
happened?
What's wrong with your face?
Oh, what do you mean?
Huh?
Oh,
You okay?
how long have I been lying here?
You all right?
Oh, I think
I don't
so.
know, man.
I don't know what happened.
What's wrong? Jeez.
Well, thank goodness Dad found me. I don't know what happened. I guess I was not too far from the fence line where I just got dark and was wandering around and don't quite know what happened. Anyway, back here in my trailer, this is where they put me up on the hunting trip. Very nice. And just kind of packing up, getting ready. Got my little mirror over here. Kind of feels so good, you know? Like, getting kind of hairy. Itchy. Alright, getting out of the car. And Dad told me this crazy story about the dogmen of New Mexico. And that wild donkeys are strangely attracted to dogmen. And I got a whole herd of them here following me down the road. And he said that they have these wild donkeys and they go out grazing, but they follow the dogmen in New Mexico. I just can't get rid of these guys. Really, guys, I don't know why you guys, I don't know what you see in me. I'm surrounded.